So we close out the ice dance. It's set for the ladies, for the women here in the ISU. Who better to break this one down from the ice desk? American Olympians Polina Edmonds, Marina Gasu. Listen to that. Big crowd. Big crowd. Green Eggs and Nam over there just clapping. Hey, let's get first of all, you guys have been fantastic out at the ice desk. If you haven't had a chance to tune in on the U.S. Figure Skating YouTube and Facebook channels, do so. Let's get geared up for the ladies, for the women's event. It's 2 times I've done it. Who are you most, I guess, let's start with maybe the Russians who are sitting on top. Give us a little preview of what we should expect to see out there, please. I think it's on. It wasn't on before we did the thing either. This one is.
Obviously, I think everybody is excited to watch Satoko Trusova, who, you know, is going to put a quad out there today. I think we saw in the practice today she did do a quad lunge, so we're excited to see that. Close behind, also Daria, Kseniia. It's going to be an amazing event, so we're really excited. With Trusova making quads look like candy, I'm ready to just sit here and enjoy the show. But I have to say that as an American, I'm excited to support our American skaters and wishing them all nothing but the best of luck. And I'd like to highlight the Japanese skaters as well. Just so much good skating soon to come. So stay tuned, and we'll be cheering from right here.
Here's the other thing, so I want to talk about this. I think in the media, a lot of times we get obsessed with, okay, who's going to be on the podium and that. This is a huge event, no matter where you are skating in it. So we have Americans in the first group. I guess for an event like this, first Grand Prix of the season, you don't have to be completely polished, everything totally finished off. Where do you want to be at this point?
I think this is the start of the season, right? So what we're looking for right now is consistency. A lot of these girls are fighting for a spot at the Grand Prix final in December, and there's only 6 that qualify. So proving that they can hopefully make that event and prepare for the Olympics, essentially.
So is that anything in particular we should be looking out with our Americans, Amber, Audrey, Starr, all 3 have fun free skates?
I mean, at the end of the day, everybody has a chance to qualify for the Olympic Games, and I think that going back to that other question, I, as a perfectionist, wanted to hit every single jump so perfectly that can get overwhelming.
We return to Las Vegas for the 4th and final event, the Women's Free Skate at the International Skating Union Grand Prix Skate America. The 3rd consecutive year that Las Vegas, this incredible city, has hosted Skate America. And it's been a brilliant location and venue from skaters from around the world to descend upon to start their Grand Prix series.
On our judging panel, please welcome from Canada, Miss Erica Topolsky.
Shortly, we will see the first group of ladies take to the ice in the Orleans Arena, this fabulous multi-purpose venue that transforms into a rink. It hosted this event as it did the American National Championships earlier in the year. We've just witnessed some brilliant skating in the ice dance free dance, where Americans finished in 1st and 2nd place. But the women likely to be won by one of the top 3 Russian ladies, with Alexandra Trusova leading after the short program. The first group will have the Americans, and then we finish with Alexandra Trusova, who is 1 point ahead of her teammate Daria Usacheva, who was brilliant in this short program too. We saw only 1 triple axel attempt in the short program. But the assumption is that we will see quads later in this free skate. Based on what we saw in practice this morning, all of the women having had their practice in the venue earlier today.
From the ISU, Miss Daria Usacheva.
So we've seen the judging panel and the technical panel who will assess the skaters' performances. And now, first eyes upon the initial 6 ladies who will compete. And the event even more exciting following events without audiences over the last year or so. Skaters sensing and feeling the support from the fans who have turned out here to cheer them on. And I'm sure that those in the arena will be particularly vocal for the 3 American women who will compete in this first group. We'll see Kurakova, then Starr Andrews, who will be the first of the American women. And scores are tight.
Our first group in the women's free skate may now take the ice for their introduction.
Yuhana Yokoi struggling in this short program. She'll be looking to redeem on the single lutz that she performed yesterday. That finds her in last place after the short.
From the United States of America, Starr Andrews. From the United States of America, Audrey Shin. From Japan, Satoko Miyahara. And from the United States of America, Making your 6-minute warm-up begins now.
And a different looking energy from Amber Glenn than we saw in the short program. She looked a little cautious, but energy levels on point for this, the free skate, making sure that she can lay down a score that will help secure her contention for an Olympic spot. The home nation federations ultimately will make the decision as to who makes the Olympic team. 3 ladies from America will be able to go to Beijing. 3 Japanese ladies also qualified to compete in the games in February, and 3 Russians. Coming into this event, Yuhana Yokoi said her main ambition was to embrace the experience and the opportunity of competing on the senior Grand Prix stage. She'll have been frustrated that she popped that triple lutz into a single yesterday. And I know she will be eager to redeem herself, warming up there with a solid double axel. This young lady's season started with incredible success, securing Poland a spot at the Olympics by placing 2nd at the Olympic qualifier, the Nebelhorn Trophy in Oberstdorf, just behind Alyssa Liu from the States. When she competed at the Nebelhorn Trophy, she delivered clean skate in the free skate. Let's hope she can do the same here. As we look at Starr Andrews, she competed yesterday to her own vocals. A talented young lady on and off the ice. Starr, a late entry after the withdrawal of American national champion Brady Tennell, who has an injury at present. Starr will also be competing in the International de France, the French Grand Prix, which will be the 5th of the 6 Grand Prix events. So following this, she'll return back to the training rank and make the improvements based on the feedback she will get from the judges and the technical panel with the performance that she delivers here. Derek Delmore just discussing the pattern and entry into that triple toe she's struggled a little with. Audrey Shin from the States. She competed at the Lombardia Trophy, where she was just one spot behind Ekaterina Kurakova from Poland, who we've already seen in this warm-up. So many of these ladies will be competing against each other across the globe at the various different events. But it's this lady who is the most experienced of the 6 in this warm-up group, Satoko Miyahara. The ever elegant, ever classy. And fascinatingly, in the short program, judges had her composition component and her interpretation component second of the 12 women. The technical element score, which she struggled with, as we see her enter triple flip. The tech panel will scrutinize the amount of rotation. Fans around the world hoping for clean rotation on the triple jumps for Satoko. Amber Glenn has performed multiple clean quality triple axels in the practices here in the Orleans Arena. Not a guarantee she will attempt it here at this event. Amber just circling around, waiting for a vacant slot to attempt her next jumping pass. Flip. Sorry, triple loop. Big triple loop, very solid looking, sharp on landing. As I said, she looks comfortable and confident. And she will be looking above at the Koreans in 6th and 5th place, who lead her by 3 points after the short program. It was the music from Maragena for her short program, and today, skating to music by Queen, the young Japanese lady, Yuhana Yokoi, starts the ladies free skate here at Skate America.
Yuhana Yokoi.
Brilliant double axel, loads of flow and glide on the back outside edge and the landing. And the traveling inside threes into triple flip. Following that up with triple loop into her flying sit spin. Cross foot spin, the novel feature to finish that flying change foot combo. Double axel, perhaps short in rotation, but a good triple toe in the combo. That much better than the single loops she had in the short, triple loops double toe. Second loops late in the program. Last triple coming up. Triple Sako, triple toe, double toe combination. Great start to the women's free skate. And Yuhana Yokoi filled with emotion after massive redemption from her frustrating short program. And she said coming into the event, her objective was to enjoy the experience, and that was her goal. So it was sad to see the mistake in the short. But I'm sure she will be enjoying the feeling now of a great skate in Las Vegas.
I think most adults will start realizing that they don't recall things as quick as they used to.
Great look at the length of the running edge on the landing of that double axel. Here, inside traveling threes into the technical panel. I'm sure we'll be reviewing the rotation here at the loop and some of the rotation of that triple done on the ice, so a lowered technical element score. this. The axel, great drawback again into the triple toe. It's always a challenge to pick music. Queen has been used so regularly and repeatedly for competitive skaters. We Are the Champions, a brave choice, but she looked much happier interpreting this than the Malagena that she had in the short. Choreography by Kenji Miyamoto, who's also worked with Shun Sato, who finished 4th in the men's event yesterday. And a good team effort for everybody behind Yuhana Yokoi. This her only Grand Prix event assigned to her. And obviously embracing it as much as she can. So much training time goes behind this performance, and these fleeting moments in the kiss and cry need to be savored and relished. She did compete at the NHK Trophy a couple of years ago, and that's when she secured her personal best of 126.87. How the technical panel deem the rotation on some of those triples may threaten her repeating that big score, but nevertheless, a great outing for this young Japanese woman.
She has earned a score of 119.30 for a total competition score of 174.07. Here now and representing Poland, let's have a warm welcome for Ekaterina Kurakova.
The crowd buoyed by the Japanese, starting such a great start from her to lead us into the next 11 group, 11 ladies, Ekaterina Kurakova from Poland being the next. Big combination, triple lutz, Euler, triple flip. As she has done already in the season, looking solid with the second triple lutz. Reeling off all the jumping passes cleanly. That time triple salto and double axel in sequence. rightly so, a very happy Ekaterina Kurakova, and proving that her qualification to the Olympic Games from the Nebelhorn Trophy is no fluke. She skated a clean 7 triple free skate there, and she has done the same here in Las Vegas. A master of consistency this early in the season. A really admirable skate yet again. And she's had challenges of late because she couldn't return to Brian Orser, who she was working with in Canada. But she's acknowledged that it's turned out for the best. She's obviously got a brilliant working relationship with Lorenzo Magri, who's greeted her as she's left the ice. This opening, triple lutz, Euler, up into triple flip. And the PDF of her scores here will be almost a carbon copy of that which she did in Germany. All the jumps. Good with rotation. Good with the grade of execution. There's the Sako with the axle in sequence. So moving forward from here, Ekaterina has already accomplished so much in this season. Inevitably, her big objective would have been to be Olympic eligible. She secured that for Poland. But over the next few months, to push these scores even higher, she'll inevitably have to consider whether or not triple axel or quad is something that she wants to consider. But more likely, she'll be focusing on the skating skills, the component scores, and the grades of execution. We'll see skaters skating with more speed and flow in the next group, and that's what she'll be working on, I'm sure. But special times for this lady, and as I said, the previous competitor, Yuhana Yokoi, really an opportunity to relish a special time. The athletes have worked so hard.
The scores, please. For her free skate performance, Ekaterina Kurakova of Poland has earned a score of 127.24 for a total competition score of 188.60. She is currently in first place. From the United States,
It's been a brilliant start to the women's free skate from the Japanese and Polish skaters. This, the first of the 3 Americans, Starr Andrews, using Beyonce here in her free skate. Warming up with double axel. Good triple toe. Better than in the short program. And that her most difficult triple flip. loop Euler double salto. A little under rotated on the loop. Another loop, similar question over the rotation. Easy on the salto. Third of 3 to skate to their potential. Brilliant from Starr Andrews. Much better than the short program, both on the element score and in the components and construction of that choreography. Fantastic program. She obviously really resonates with the Beyonce piece. And she and coach Derek Delmore will be delighted. Nice job, kid. Rightly so. He's saying how proud he is of her. Coaches feeling as much responsibility and pressure sometimes as the athletes here. The triple toe, you can see a little short on rotation. So, as is the same for the flip. She doesn't have the same complexity, and the element score doesn't use the triple loops. And just that one triple, we'll see much more performed later by the top Russians. But nevertheless, great skate, and she will compete again in the International de France. There you go, a little bit short on rotation again with these jumps, and so that just impacts the technical element score. It often plagues a lot of the female skaters. And when the rotation is done on the ice, the element score drops as the technical panel review what's happened. And Starr will be vying to compete for one of the 3 slots for American ladies, American women at the Olympic Games. Brady Tunnell, the national champion, still intending to compete later in the series. And we'll see Karen Chen, who's 4th at the World Championships in Stockholm. She starts her campaign next week at Skate Canada. But Starr Andrews can be delighted. She said she's been training so hard for this moment. And she, like Jimmy Ma in the men's event, got the late call up to compete here in Las Vegas, but she had been training well for the French Grand Prix that she'll compete at in a few weeks. She was ready, and proving that with that brilliant free skate.
She has earned a score of 115.69, a season's best, for a total competition score of 177.63. She is currently in 2nd place. Representing the United States of America, please welcome now Audrey Shin.
So we've had 3 great skates from the women so far. Pressure applied, to Audrey Shin. Let's hope that she can rise to that pressure as she starts her free skate, opening with an intended triple lutz, triple toe combination. Lacking rotation on both the triple lutz and the triple toe. Much cleaner for triple toe, double toe loop as the second jumping element. Well done, Audrey. 2 tough falls, but comes back with that second triple lutz. Opening up, just a single flip. Triple loop as the last jump. Again, shame. Disappointment for Audrey Shin, unable to continue the success of the other women who have competed so far here in the free skate. Some quality movement within this step sequence as the second to last element. And moments of greatness, but that opening jump combination paving the way for a tough ride through her free skate. She accepting it stoically. Here, you can see the leg wrap and the rotation, and you can see the blade not landing backwards to glide out of that triple toe in the combination. This one of the best jumping passes. The toe-toe. But this is kind of sealed the deal as a bad skate when she went down on the third element, the triple salto. But she's obviously a quality skater. She finished third at the Challenger Series event in Bergamo. You can see facial commitment and expression. She has all of the correct attributes. Just a bad day at the office, unfortunately, for Audrey. The first 2 falls in a program have a mandatory 1-point deduction. Then the third and fourth incur a 2-point deduction. So she will lose 4 points for falls. And moving forward now, this is where Tammy Gamble, her coach there with her in the kiss and cry, will have to work hard psychologically to come back from this. As she returns to the training rink, all her training mates will know that this wasn't what she was hoping for. And now her team behind her need to rally behind and salvage the rest of the season and make sure that the disappointment here doesn't seep forwards into training and the subsequent events in the season. Audrey's got quality movement and has potential, and let's hope that we can see that as she moves towards the US Nationals in January. We've seen jubilation in the kiss and cry with the first 3 skaters. This is the time when the skater, after a tough skate, can't wait for those results to come up quick enough so that they can escape and get backstage. Audrey managing it well.
The scores, please, for Audrey Shin from the United States of America. For her free skate performance, she has earned a score of 97.96 for a total competition score of 160.78. Audrey is in 4th place. Let's welcome now from Japan, Satoko Miyahara.
The quite glorious Satoko Miyahara. Arguably the most elegant and refined skater on the women's circuit. Everybody here willing her on for technical success too in the jumps. Stays up on the triple lotus, triple toe. Effortless transitioning from that double axel to the triple loop. Skaters can make an audience applaud a choreography sequence like Satoko. Good rotation on that, the Sako. Stays up on her 3-jump combination, triple flip, double toe, double loop. Slipped a little on takeoff, but good for the second loops. Good on the double axel triple toe. And we can enjoy where she excels. Wonderful from Satoko Miyahara. And fantastic to see people getting on their feet. She's using Tosca again, and when we saw this at the World Championships in Stockholm, it was painful to see a former world medalist struggling so much, which makes this performance all the more joyful to appreciate. As predicted and expected, the technical element score is likely to diminish as the rotation on those triples is questioned. But psychologically, I think that a really valuable skate for Satoko in her Olympic season. She was just off the podium in Pyeongchang at the Olympic Games. Here you can see the foot turning on the ice as she lands. Not so with the double axel, the easiest of the jumping elements that she attempted. Definitely there with that loop. And as I said, judges had her second on the composition component and the interpretation component score in the short. To me, it was the best in the short. But sadly, it doesn't get rewarded enough to keep her in contention again. And it's these 7 jump elements that carry a greater weight in her outcome. I thought that was okay. The double axel triple toe looked clean. But it'll be interesting to see how the choreo sequence and the step sequence are judged by the panel, because I don't think we'll see better than that. Coach Lee Barkel just asking how she felt today. But so much love, appreciation, and respect for what she brings to the competitive world. And I think many fans in the skating community wish that that was rewarded proportionally a little bit more. for now. Just delighted to see that after that torrid World Championships in Stockholm, she's come back fighting. And we'll see her again at the Grand Prix of Italy. Her coach acknowledging that the jumps were under-rotated and that will have an impact on the score.
Next to state and representing the United States of America, please welcome to the ice, Amber Glenn.
And a confident and assured smile as Amber Glenn takes to the ice for her free skate. Good draw through from the right back outside edge up into that triple toe. Solid start for Amber Glenn. Electing to just go for the double axel here. She can do triple in practice. Double toe, good start. Big triple loop. That was the jump that she struggled with a bit in the short program. Much better here. Another. Excellent skate from Amber Glenn of the United States of America. And again, the rainbow flags to cheer her on. So much love for this young lady in the American figure skating community. And she's looking understandably overwhelmed. And what was so wonderful was that towards the end of the program, she looked really present and mindful of how special a skate that was in the choreography sequence. Often the skaters can be so exhausted, it's hard to be present. That opening, triple flip, triple toe. And you can see from that triple loop why she's capable of triple axel. She generates great elevation. She does cover the ice with good power, speed, and acceleration, facilitating those good component scores. Transitionally, not as strong as Satoko. She was second at US Nationals earlier in the year, but the United States Figure Skating Association chose to send the more experienced and seasoned Karen Chen to Worlds to try and secure that third spot for the Olympics.
I won at home. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the support. Got me through this free skate.
But that consistent performance here makes her a more guaranteed bet to send to the major ISU championships again, provided she can do well at US Nationals again.
For her free skate performance, Amber has earned a score of 133.45, a season's best, for a total competition score of 201.02. Amber is in first place.
So she goes over the 200 mark and keeps her position heading into the top group as we see Alexandra Trusova prep to take to the ice for her 6-minute warm-up. Three Russian women will close this event and Skate America 2021.
As they take the ice for their introduction. From Korea, Yelim Kim. From Korea, Young Yu. From Japan, Kaori Sakamoto. From Russia, Kseniia Sinitsyna. From Russia, Daria Usacheva. And from Russia, Alexandra Trusova. Ladies, your 6-minute warm-up begins now.
So the eyes of the skating world looking to see how many quads Alexandra Trusova will attempt in this free skate. She acknowledged that the injury that she's been struggling with did force her to question whether she could compete in this short program. But we're all grateful that she felt well enough to do so as she topped the standings. Kim Yelim will be frustrated to be behind her compatriot Yu Young, having seen Yu Young fall on a triple axel in the short, but it's very close between the two Koreans. Less than 0.2 of a point separate them. The first 5 of the first 6 ladies delivered some of their best competitive performances. And what a treat it would be if we can get the same kind of result from the remaining 6 skaters. Yu Yang warming up the double axel. She's been seen to land lots of triples in practice. Not successful though yesterday in the short program. And the evolution of ladies skating dictates now that triple axels and quads are mandatory almost for an Olympic medal spot. Striking costume for Kaori Sakamoto and strikingly huge triple loop. She'll be frustrated that she did just a double triple combination in the short. But this lady executed brilliantly to score 71.51 in her short program. Her component scores had her down in 7th place, but the strength of her elements kept her in the top 3. And for me, this was the best short program yesterday from Daria Usacheva, where she may struggle at Russian Nationals is her lack of triple axel or quad as yet. But certainly, she has some great skating skills and a beautiful style across the ice. But most eyes will be fixated on Trusova. That Russian test skate, which we saw. Most of us scrutinized it online and saw 5 clean quads earlier in the summer, which really blew the minds of so many skating fans and made her an early favorite for Olympic title. But now, slight injury, and the assumption is that today she will just attempt 1 quad. It remains to be seen. There are 8 Russian women who have been assigned to Grand Prix events based on their world ranking. For into context, there are 5 Japanese women assigned to events, 5 Americans, 8 Russian women performing twice on the Grand Prix circuit. Such is the depth of the Russian women's field at present. And there, another triple loops.
Ladies, there is 1 minute remaining in this warm-up.
For Trusova. Skating to music from the Cruella de Vil soundtrack. Yesterday, her Frida-inspired short program secured her a personal best and some of the best components she's had in the short. The cameraman was waiting for it there, quad loops, making it look easy. And young Yu nailing her triple axel. Exciting times as we head towards the end of this warm-up.
The warm-up has ended. Ladies, would you please leave the ice at this time?
A long wait now for Trusova as Terry Tutberitsa, her coach, preps her and her other charge, second place, Daria Usacheva.
Competing on behalf of Korea, please welcome to the ice, Yelim Kim.
Continuing with the classical style she adopted in the short program, Puccini's Turandot for Kim Yelim from Korea. Has the best triple loops potentially in the business, but down on that. Good recovery with the double axel triple toe. Continuing to jump close to the barriers, triple loop. That's the quality of loop she was hoping for at the start of the program, but just a double toe at the end. good recovery for Kim Yelim from Korea after that difficult start going down on the opening triple lutz. Unfortunate for her to see herself behind her compatriot in this short program. Kim did skate really well yesterday. Just a point behind on the component scores. Found her behind Yu Young. Now there are 2 qualified women for Korea heading to Beijing. But which 2 yet to be determined. Kim Yelim. Here was that opening looks. Just such good quality of technique on it. Just a little overcooked at the start. Kim Yelim was 11th at the World Championships in Stockholm. But there are 4 Koreans on the Grand Prix circuit, each with 2 events, 2 opportunities to post big scores. We'll see Hyein Lee from Korea and Skate Canada next week. And she was top 10 at World Championships in March. And Kim uses David Wilson, the choreographer for this free skate, who so successfully worked with Kim Yuna on that wonderful James Bond short program that she used en route to some of her greatest successes. So it's a tight event. For me, Satoko Miyahara is still the star in terms of the component scores. But Kim Yelim has both quality skating skills and strong jump technique. Just a shame about that opening lutz. How costly will it be in the result here?
For her free skate performance, she has earned a score of 128.78 for a competition total score of 199.34. She is currently in 3rd place. Now taking the ice and representing Korea, please welcome Young Yu.
So we saw a big triple axel in the warm-up just 20 moments or so ago. She intends to open with that big value jump here in her free skate. Skating to music from Les Miserables, Yu Young from Korea. She lands the opening triple axel. Question the rotation, but a good start for the Korean. Looking confident with the triple lutz, triple toe. Well-interpreted spread eagle into the triple loop. Double axel. ice coverage and length in that triple Lutz Euler triple salto. Did well, off axis on the triple toe. And a clean triple flip really late in the program. And the competition just gets better and better. A brilliant music edit, clever choreography to rouse the fans into that last choreography sequence and final change foot combination spin. And another woman moved to tears following a brilliant skate. And again, she too thanking this audience who have been treated so brilliantly by the women's performances. Mia Hamada will be very proud as she hugs her coming off the ice alongside Tammy Gamble. She was the youngest, that was the axel, which started her campaign at least a quarter short of rotation, I think. But it gave her the momentum and energy to proceed with all the rest of the jumping passes confidently. And she did take to the ice with a kind of fighting type energy. She doesn't want it to be a Russian lockout on the podium. This was good, keeping the flow and the glide through the combination. That's a bullet point there to boost the grade of execution. And you can see the same principle for the glider of the double axel into the triple toe. Just touching down a bit prematurely on the landing of that. She was the youngest ever Korean national champion at just age 11, but now at the grand old age of 17, she's continuing to push herself. And that kind of performance will certainly help her chances of competing in Beijing. Fascinating to see that some skaters are more confident already in their participation in the games. Ekaterina Kurakova, who we saw from Poland, she's more likely to know she's already there. But the top skaters in this event have such strength and depth in their home nations that they won't yet know till later in the season if they'll be on a flight to China for the biggest stage of all in this exciting Olympic year.
The scores, please, for Youngyu of Korea. For her free skate performance, Youngyu has earned a score of 146.24, a
Yeah, Hamada delighted. The first score into the 140s, and she's applied pressure on those above her. Well done, Yu Young from Korea.
From Japan, please welcome to the ice now, Kaori Sakamoto.
She has competed multiple times already this season. Asian trophy last week in the Olympic venue. And now here in the Orleans Arena for Skate America, Kaori Sakamoto.
I love being a woman. I love the tenderness, the sensitivity, the uniqueness of what it really means. I gave up everything. I raised your children. I swing against the stream. I walked every mountains. What is it I want from me? Is it my soul? Is it my body? What is it that I
Triple loops.
against?
Most difficult triple in Kaori's program. The next planned element is the flip, which she doubled in the short program. She gets the triple in the free skate. And even more elevation on this second part of the combination. Triple flip, triple toe. And a solid 3-jump combination, double axel, triple toe, double toe. And another lady with a clean skate, triple loop to close the jumps.
Strong-souled and strong-bodied. Strength and beauty must go together. I am
And the women just laying it down here in Las Vegas. And these fans have been treated so much. What an epic start to the Grand Prix series, and we've not seen yet the top three after the short program. Kaori Sakamoto taking the energy in the venue from Yu Yang and laying down potentially one of her best skates. And we spoke with her choreographer, Benoit Richaud. He told us about how important the music is to her. Wonderful, lovely to see. Great stuff. The vocals uttered in the program early on, strong, fierce, independent, and proud. And that vocal motivating and empowering her through. Little change of edge, I think, on the Lutz takeoff from back outside to back inside. But both the flips much better than the one that she had in the short. And respect to Kaori for delivering a clean skate here when she has been so busy. The second jump bigger than the first there. Late in the program, this double axel, triple toe, double toe. Again, no question here on the rotation on the landings, unlike we've seen from some of the other women. So she competed in the Japan Open. She was fourth there. Wakaba Higuchi won. We'll see Wakaba compete next week, her Japanese competitor. Then she competed 15th of October at the Asian Open. As I said, she had an uncharacteristic mistake there. Fell in double axel and second to Mai Mihara. She too competing next week. But laying it down now, making it horribly difficult for the Japanese Skating Federation to pick an Olympic team. Last year's strongest Japanese woman, Rika Kihira, she's not competing. She's struggling with an injury at present. But we're all fixated, understandably, on the games. But right now, right here in America, Kaori Sakamoto can be very proud of herself as she prays for a good score. And it could be that triple axel that's helped Yu Yang to steal a higher ranking and place above Kaori Sakamoto.
Here now and representing Russia, please welcome Kseniia Sinitsyna.
The first of the three Russians. Kseniia Sinitsyna, skating to music from the Queen's Gambit. Spread eagle, double axel, spread eagle. To start the program. A little tight on the triple flip. Well, slightly off axis on the loop, having to fight. gorgeous Ina Bauer. Lewis triple toe. And reserving her big jumping elements towards the latter half that time. Triple Lutz or the triple salto. Amazing spinning in the other direction with those incredible features before changing. Impressively difficult. Very well done. Kseniia Sinitsyna from Russia, the first of the 3 Russian women, and yet another clean skate. The woman really delivering. She elected to do 2 double axels early in the program, reserving her big jump combinations for later on, the triple Lutz, triple toe, and the triple Lutz Euler triple salto, to accrue a higher base value with an extra bonus later in the program. These Russian women knowing that they have to tap into all the point scoring exercises they possibly can to be competitively successful. And that was the opening spread into double axel. For me, that spin combination was just so impressive. We've seen other skaters use the change of direction as a level feature, but not do the donut on the forward spin. It's incredibly difficult. And I'm confident that Kseniia is the only one of the women who could do it as well as that. Here, Lutz, Euler, and Salko. Not the ice coverage that we've seen from the likes of Yu Young, who leads at present. You can see not the same amount of flow and glide. So grades of execution will be a little lower, but not for that. It's just been some brilliant skating. So Yu Young leads with a total score of 216.97. She had that triple axel as well, coupled with more speed and power and acceleration than Kseniia. So are her chances of staying on the podium in doubt, despite that brilliant performance?
The scores, please. score of 134.25.
She's pleased with the score,
Score of 205.7.
and she's conducted herself really well here in her first senior Grand Prix.
From Russia, please welcome to the ice now, Daria Usacheva.
She was wonderful in the short program, the young 15-year-old. She performed with the energy needed for Music from the Greatest Showman, and today, similar effort needed for Turandot Nessendorma for Daria Usacheva. Effortlessly light on the transition out of the double axel. Difficult transition in to a triple lutz double toe loop. That the best jumping pass so far. Triple lutz Euler, triple salto. Stepping out of the flip. Another double toe at the end of the combination, not the triple she needed. She is a beautiful skater, and I think she has some of the best blade mastery that we've seen Some deft and delicate touches within the choreography that defy the difficulty of some of the transitions that she has used. But I don't think Eteri will be satisfied with that skate from Daria Usacheva.
U.S. Figure Skating would like to thank the official sponsors of the 2021 Guaranteed Rate Skate America.
She'll know it.
Consumer Cellular, where low rates and award-winning service are just the beginning.
And it's fascinating because
Daily Harvest.
she's beautiful. I love this transition here, the change of edge and the little hop. So delicate, so classy.
15% or more.
But this, opening up and doing triple loops, double toe,
Save money at rate.com.
will be costly in an event where the ladies have been so technically strong.
Prevagen is the #1 pharmacist-recommended memory
That back
support.
counter double axel.
And Toyota. Let's go places.
But her coach is responsible for the new world record holder, Kamila Valieva, another youngster, another 15-year-old. And Kamila performed recently with 3 quads to set a new world record score of 174 in the free skate. And I think Daria is one of the most elegant and beautiful, but I'm sure her coaching team know that without a triple axel and quads, it's going to be hard for them to push her as an Olympic medal contender, despite all the lovely attributes that she does bring, similar to that which we discussed with Satoko Miyahara. But this young lady, Trusova, has the technical proficiency. Nevertheless, I'm sure that the die-hard skating fans will have appreciated what Daria has brought to us. And we will get to see Daria again at the NHK Trophy, where she'll inevitably turn the double toes into triple toes at the end of the combinations that she wanted today.
Daria has earned a score of 140.60 for a total competition score of 217.31. She is currently in first.
So she keeps her lead as a result of that great short program. Silver medal secured for Daria Usacheva from Russia.
Competing on behalf of Russia, a warm welcome please for Alexandra Trusova.
The heavy favorite, the 17-year-old Alexandra Trusova. Early predictions favor her as possible Olympic champion. What will she deliver in her first Grand Prix of the Olympic season? She opens with quad loops. Easy triple loop. Double axel, triple toe. Two big combinations, back-to-back, triple lutz, triple toe, and then that triple flip Euler, triple salchow. And another lutz. Alexandra Trusova from Russia, starting with that big opening quad lutz. And you can see the current technical score at 86.89, blowing the others out of the water. That one jump, the quad lutz, worth at base value 11.5 points. And that program content, whilst clean, is nothing like what we know she's capable of doing. Terry satisfied knowing that will seal the Skate America title for Trusova. And here it is, the quad lutz. Moving forward towards the games, we know she has the potential for quad sal, quad toe, and quad flip. And she won't be scared to use them as the season progresses, assuming the injury that she's has niggling her at present will go. For me, lots of prolonged choppy back crossovers and not the same carriage and clarity of movement, which is the judging criteria for the performance component score. But she was deemed highest in components in the short. See if that's the same for the free skate. Not the same finesse and movement, but her training time is obviously devoted to the more valuable and the more worthy quad jumps. And that time devotion in the training rig is smart. Playing the game to make sure that she can stay competitive for being the best in the world.
The scores, please. Alexandra Trusova of Russia has earned a free skate score of 154.6.
So decimating the competition with just one quad. A technical element score that blows the others away. So unlike the men's event, where the favorite Nathan Chen finished in third place, the favorite coming into this event, Trusova finds herself the champion in Skate America. And that rounds out the competition for this amazing event, and the women really being incredibly impressive. So many brilliant performances. Nice to see Satoko Miyahara back on form. Sad for Audrey Shin, not the skate she was hoping for. We'll hoping she comes back strong after that difficult performance here in Las Vegas. So many of the women in the mid-eights for the program components. Close to a tie between 5 of the women. The judges depicting them all in a similar program component score level. But it was that technical element score of Trusova which secured her this Grand Prix title, and she will move to her second event, vying to compete in the Grand Prix final, which we will watch in Osaka, Japan in December. Trusova's next event also in Japan, in Tokyo, for the NHK Trophy. Skate America has given such a brilliant start to the International Skating Union's Grand Prix series. We have been treated with brilliant performances across all 4 of the disciplines, and we'll see the best of the competitors in the exhibition later today, where the skaters can relax a little bit without the scrutiny of the tech panels and judges, but instead perform for us, the adoring fans and the fans that have been so wondrous all week here in the Orleans Arena. And Yu Young from Korea moving up to split the Russians and take her bronze medal here. And she, the only clean triple axel at this event. She was second in the free skate. But Daria Usacheva clings on to the silver medal, 4th in the free skate. But that brilliant short program that she performed yesterday gave her enough of an edge. But it was this 17-year-old and that big opener with the quad lutz that wins here in Las Vegas. And what's amazing to note is that there's so much more to come from her. Keep referencing that epic skate she boasted at the Russian test skates with 5 quad program. Just treating us to one here in this event. Her training mate, Kamila Valieva, has recently posted a new world record of 174. Trusova here with 154 in the free skate, but that will be easily improved when she adds extra quad jumps. So medals will be awarded to the top 3 ladies. But for now, we look forward excitedly to the gala performances from the best skaters here in what has been a wonderful weekend of competitive skating in the Orleans Arena at Las Vegas at the Grand Prix of Skate America. Join us later for the gala.
There was quite a Russian following here at 2021 Guaranteed Rate Skate America. Sasha Trusova comes away with the gold medal. Congratulations. An incredible program. How were you able to get through everything while still battling a foot injury?
Так, Саша, вот поздравляем, очень великолепный прокат сегодня. Как ты смогла так хорошо откататься, хотя у тебя нога болела?
Мы уменьшили контент до 1/4. Вот. Для меня это очень легкий вариант, поэтому я рада, что получилось покатать чисто, но хочу больше 4.
Well, the program was very easy for me. I only did one quad today, and I'm happy that I was able to skate clean, but in the future I'd like to do more quads.
I've never heard the sentence, "It was very easy for me because there was just one quad."
Я никогда не слышала, что кто-то сказал, что это было очень легко, у меня только один четверной.
That's another first for her. Last thing, obviously it's an Olympic year, but that's a few months away. How do you feel your skating is and your programs are right now at this stage of the season?
Вот в этом году у нас, конечно, олимпийский сезон, и хотя вот до Олимпийских игр еще есть время, как ты считаешь, на каком уровне сейчас твои программы?
В данный момент, конечно, не в самой лучшей форме. Я в хорошей форме была на контрольных прокатах. Вот, постараюсь ее вернуть и отобраться на Олимпиаду.
Well, right now, obviously, I'm not in my best shape. I was in a very good shape at the test skates, and I'm hoping to get back in that shape and to get to the Olympic Games.
We hope to see you there as well. 2021 Guaranteed Rate Skate America Women's Gold Medal. Gold medalist Alexandra Trusova. Congratulations, Sasha. Great job. Thank you.
2021 guaranteed weight Skate America Victory Ceremony, ladies. Third and winner of the bronze medal from Korea, Young Yu. Second and winner of the silver medal from Russia, Daria Usacheva. First and winner of the gold medal from Russia, Alexandra Trusova. Medals are presented by International Skating Union representative Tatsuro Matsumura. Flowers are presented by U.S. Figure Skating President Ann Cammett. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your women's medalists. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your women's medalists. Alexandra Trusova of Russia, Daria Usacheva of Russia, and Young Yu of Korea. Let him hear you.
'21 Guaranteed Rate Skate America Victory Ceremony Dance. Third and winner of the bronze medal, from Canada, Laurence Fournier-Beaudry and Nikolai Sorensen.
We open our eyes to see beyond what we have seen before. We open our ears to hear what we could not hear before. Beyond limitation, beyond the beyond. To see with our eyes and to fly without wings.
Second and winner of the silver medal, from the United States of America, Madison Chock and Evan Baines. First and winner of the gold medal, from the United States of America, Madison Hubble and Zachary Donahue. Medals are now presented by ISU representative Tatsuro Matsumura. Flowers are presented by the U.S. Figure Skating President, Ann Cammett. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the champion. ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists.